Hey everybody, welcome to today's video. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm super excited to talk to you today. Today I want to share a little bit about my background as well as some of the history of my life and what brought me to come to this video talking to you guys today. So without further ado, here we go. First things first, let's start with my name. My name is Drew Polanycia. Let's say it together. Drew, that was really the easy part. The hard part, Polanycia. It's Ukrainian. I've had difficulty explaining it to everybody my entire life, but thanks so much for putting up with it. I really appreciate it. I grew up in a small town in Florida. I spent a lot of my time in places just like this, where I took voice lessons from Mr. Thompson, who smoked like crazy, but was an amazing voice teacher. And he taught me a whole lot about how to sing and how to do things the right way. Or here at Calvary Baptist Church, where my grandfather used to pastor. They even named the auditorium after him. I met lots of people in youth group growing up, and I spent a lot of time with my youth pastor as well as many friends alike. At the age of 18, I would move to go to college in Tennessee. I didn't go to just any kind of college. I went to what's called a Bible college. Now I know what you're thinking, Drew, what is a Bible college? A Bible college is a place for people just like me who thought their entire lives would be spent in full-time Christian ministry or in some way serving in some kind of ministry in a church or a foundation, whether it be a youth pastor, a pastor, Christian school teacher, what have you. I learned a lot of interesting things at college. The best thing I learned at college was who I would marry. That's my wife, Christina. We've almost been married 10 years now. We have two beautiful girls, Grace and Emma. We're also expecting our first boy here in just a couple weeks. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see him. As a result of going to Bible college, my next step on the journey would take me to intern for a church out in Phoenix, Arizona. I would do a lot of things for them. I would try to invite people to church, teach classes, teach in front of the whole congregation, sing songs, build websites, lots and lots of stuff. After a few years of interning at the church, it became very obvious that I wasn't a right fit for them and they weren't a right fit for me. All along this time while I was interning for the church as well as going to college, I had started working part-time at a technology company. Started doing very hard work, started trying to apply myself and learn more and more every single day. Eventually they would offer me a full-time position teaching people how to use technology. It was a lot of fun. After a couple years of working there, I would eventually start training employees on how to actually help customers and how to make their experience so much better. Eventually, after a lot of hard work, I got offered the position where I now reside in Las Vegas, Nevada. I really enjoy what I do every single day, and I'm so blessed to have the job that I have. Now, I know what you're thinking. I live in Las Vegas. You probably think I live in a place just like this. But in reality, I live in a place just like this. Nowadays, I spend my time doing one of typically four things. The first thing, I do work a full-time job still. I try to spend as much time as I possibly can with my family. I try to volunteer as much as I can for my local church. And now I've tried to add a fourth thing, which is making these videos to help each and every one of you succeed in your goals. Like I said last video, I really want this channel to be three things. I want it to be a place where you can learn, a place where you can create, and a place where you can share. So I've just spent a lot of time talking about myself. Now's your time to contribute. Please leave it in the comments below a brief description of who you are as well as what you potentially would like to see out of this channel. I'd love to get all of your ideas about future tutorials as well as what you have in store, what you're creating on your own. Thanks so much today for tuning into this video. I really appreciate it. Until next time, I'll see you later.